Hey birds. Hey chickens. How was your day? How you doing, Mumbles? Did you lay me an egg? Did you lay me an egg, Mumbles? I hope so. What's going on, birds? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, birdies? Got some eggs laying around. Margie, are you not done yet? You didn't lay your egg yet, Margie? I don't know. Let's go find out. Yeah, I'll get them food first. Alright, hold on. A little bit of grain chickens. I gotta watch giving the chickens too much grain. One of them had a soft egg yesterday, so they need to get more calcium. There you go, chickens. There you go, ducks. Got a hand feed Mumbles. Trying to be friendly with my goose. So I'm training Mumbles. Come eat out of my hand. Come here, Mumbles. That's a good Mumbles. Good job, Mumbles. Easy, pale beak. There you go, Mumbles. Just trying to pet you a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. What? Just one pet and now you're all worried. I just touched you once. Okay, fine. Mumbles is real suspicious of me, but I've been feeding her out of the scoop, and now I'm able to feed her out of my hand. Soon I'll be able to pet her while I'm feeding her, so step by step. Let's see what eggs we can find in here. It's a duck. It's a duck. I don't see a goose. Mumbles, why are you not laying an egg? Let's check this pal here. There's a lot of eggs here. That's nice, them all laying in one spot right now. 3, 4, 5. Some people don't say about jumbo Pekin ducks laying eggs. They're obviously made to lay, or made to be raised for meat. But my jumbo Pekin ducks are laying an egg every single day in the winter. So, I don't know. Plus I'm getting some green eggs from, I think, Blue or Pebbles. Not sure which runner duck's laying that, but I have 2 different blue greenish eggs that I'm getting. How many did I get? 3, 5, 10. So that might be all of them. Margie's usually the last one laying, and we saw her still in here. Margie didn't lay yet. Alright, Pop. Almost done with the duck's winter pen, but it has been working out great with the bowls and the pulls, and then separating the deep bedding from the wet side and the feeding station. It's just been ideal for these ducks. Chickens, what'd you guys lay? We have 3 in here. Not bad. Nothing, 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 and a golf ball. Okay, well, they have been using the box a lot more that I set the boxes out. They do use these, but pretty much only that one and sometimes this one. Then they were laying in that corner a bunch, and I didn't want them just laying on the ground, so I put a bucket in there to see if they wanted to lay like that. Test out that method of nesting box. But yeah, they jump up here and then jump in. None of them sleep in here. They all sleep on the ladder, which is great. And Bonnie sleeps right there on that wall. She's the only one, then all the other 14 sleep on the ladder and the rail. Oh, Sedgy, lay me an egg. Gotta get them some water. Gotta switch out the ducks' water. Luckily it rained and we have a bunch of water today. Get the ducks some feed. Hey, ducks. There you go, ducks. Watch out, chickens. Coming back, coming back. Just enough time for the bucket to fill. No puppy. All right, we have a much better day today, so I'm gonna get back to work on the farm stand. It's still super wet outside and muddy, so I'm not trying to go up to the goat hut right now, but we're supposed to have a really nice day tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and get a lot of work done on the goat hut that I can tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to finish this farm stand today and get it out of the way. There she is. That's how far we got yesterday. The sides of this wagon aren't very straight anymore, so when I attach the board, it's not actually vertical. So once I get all four corners attached, I'm gonna have to try and squeeze it and square it up whenever I tie them all together on top. I'm gonna get out my bag of tools and then we'll get started. Gotta finish walking Puppy too. He's getting his walk after work. That's the box we built. Gotta fill it up here for spring. I believe that's the downy woodpecker hanging out there on the Rose of Sharon. Beautiful. Just coming out here to feed the wild birds some nuts and peanuts. Got to keep them around. Oh, there you go. Flying away. Oh. Check in on the cold frame. Ooh, got some radishes coming up there in the back. Maybe some onions. And a little bit of lettuce starting. That's good.
Bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go, take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
All right, so we have a framework now to build from. I attached the lag through to the bottom, and I'm going to add another one, but I had to use the a little bit of leeway one screw gave me to bend the top to get it to go square, because all the sides aren't square. So I'll be adding another lag in each one to tighten all that up. I squared up the tops, and then I used the scrap piece of this channel wood from metal that we've gotten to attach the sides here. It was just already, if I used the 2x4, it'd be hanging over too far. I'd have to rip it anyway. So I just went ahead and used one of these scrap pieces. I had extra anyway, so I think that'll work out nicely. It's nice and square. It's holding strong to the wagon, and it looks square too, which I don't always build things square. Huh, Pop? Yeah, I got the framework done, and now I'm going to tighten that up, like I said, with some more lag bolts here, and then I'll get working on the rafters and A-frames. That's a lot of math and angle work, so that might take a little bit longer. Alright, so I want to make an A-frame roof, and not really sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet. I know it's going to involve some math and triangles, so I got to figure out how to make a shallow A-frame out of all these boards here. But I want to be able to cut one of these and make an A, and do that for all of them. I don't want to cut one too long and then the other side not work. I'm going to do some figuring, and then I'm going to do some cutting. No. Do some figuring, some measuring, and then some cutting. I don't know how well you can see it, but I drew the triangle, and that's going to be my measurements. I did a little bit of math. I did trigonometry, SOHCAHTOA. Go ahead and look that up. You can find a SOHCAHTOA calculator, plug in your numbers, and I got 10.5-inch rise on the roof, and then it's going to be an 18-inch to the edge, a 6-inch overhang, and I'm going to need to cut a 55-degree angle at the A-frame. We're going to try that and we'll see if it works. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Try and get this done today, huh? We got work to do tomorrow, huh? Try and get done. Wrist is healing up from the hay feeder incident. It's good. That's falling your tail, puppy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I did math wrong. So I found the wrong angle of the triangle, so now my roof is super high pitched, which could work out, I guess. Could probably make that work. I'm gonna have to look at this and see if that's what I want to go with. My square on the first attempt, so now with the speed square I should be able to figure this out. Yeah, cut all my rafters in half, so now I just need to cut the angles onto them. Time to play with my puppy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, you itchy. You get me brushed out too. Come on, I got wet glue in the tail. That's awesome. That's gonna work. I'm gonna attach it, but I believe the GoPro is gonna die here pretty soon. All right, well, the GoPro died, but I got the roof attached and it is looking nice and solid up there. Now I need to bring down some metal from the barn, get it cut to fit onto the roof there, and same with the spine cap, ridge cap thing to go on top. I am going to be using some of these boards here, was my plan, to tie the roof together. Put these across here so I have something to screw the metal down into straight across. Just two of these, one at the top, one at the bottom, and I can get the metal secured onto the roof really nice. And then I'll also be cutting out a hole for the cooler to sit down in, and once I do that, these boards aren't going to want to stay together, so I'll be attaching probably something similar if I have more of these, but I'll be attaching a board underneath to tie all these together so they can't wiggle and move individually. So I think it's coming along. Puppy's getting a little antsy. Hey, Pup. Echo Pup's getting a little antsy because I'm working on this instead of playing with him, but I'm trying to get him some kicks in, some runs, because I'm working now, so I don't have all day to play with him. If I'm not working, I'm usually outside all day long, and he gets plenty of exercise. Bring. But if I'm working, I get home and then I try and do stuff around the property, and Puppy doesn't get a run enough. We gotta get Puppy some exercise, huh, bud? Go! So I'm gonna head up to the barn and get some of the metal that I'm gonna be using for the roof. Come on, Pop. Got all the chips down in the food forest. It's looking good. Got some piled up to the side for more. Hey, chickens. How you doing, Bonnie? All right, I just found another ridge vent, or not ridge vent, but ridge cap, and it's a little bit smaller than this one. It doesn't have the exact same bullnose design, but what are you doing, Pup? But it's already pretty much the length that I need, so I'm not going to cut this one up. I'm just going to use that one that's pretty much the size I need already. And put this one back in the ceiling. There we go. Save that for another project. I forgot the tin snips in the top of the barn. I almost don't even want to get them. pretty happy with the progress I made today, but it's going to take a little bit longer to get this done, so I'll bring you back on the next phase.